listeners, it would seem that something is hitting the proverbial fan. Have you ever seen a video of a hippopotamus defecating? Its tail spins in a circular motion and sprays fecal matter around in an alarming radius. Look up hippo pooping. It is both fascinating and revolting at the same time. Now replace the fecal matter with missing people and replace the hippopotamus with the plot of this podcast, and here we are. Previously on Second Fiddles, the former Croman General Plunger arrived on Earth and has been adjusting to life masquerading as a human. According to Elijah, the hero tasked with Plunger's care has just disappeared. Apparently, as of this morning, a shapeshifter named Chameleon has also been erased from our memories, joining the growing list of missing heroes. As our numbers are dwindling, 2 reserve members of Second Fiddles have been called upon for assistance. Ren and her younger sister Cassie have been tasked with babysitting Plunger, as well as an actual infant, Chameleon's alien progeny, baby Stevie. Let's begin.
Episode 54, Babysitting.
Thank you for coming to my aid, Earthling Trash. The Sovereign Supreme will most likely need their diaper changed shortly, so prepare for a stinky afternoon.
Ew! I am not cleaning up any baby messes.
I thought you actually wanted to be an active member of Second Fiddles.
Yeah, like fighting crime, Care, not babysitting an alien.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm really confused. I recall communicating with the Sovereign Supreme before coming to this planet. But they are a mere infant, so my mind is unable to reconcile the memory inconsistency.
Plunger, we've been over this. The real Sovereign Supreme, Chameleon, disappeared sometime in the last 24 hours, and we can't remember them. So that's why you think baby Stevie is your new Croman leader.
I could never forget the Sovereign Supreme. It is my sole mission to serve them.
Does that mean you'll be changing all the diapers?
Of course not. These hands are not made for cleaning up human excrement. That is why you were summoned, to assist me in serving my most glorious majesty.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're not exactly here to babysit Stevie. We're here to babysit you.
But I am no baby, and I do not need to be sat upon.
I don't know you, and even though you look just like my friend, and even though I believe you won't hurt that baby, we're not taking that chance.
I'm offended. You are being offensive.
Bite me.
Really? Where would you like me to place my teeth?
It's an expression. Keep your mouth away from me.
When will you know when the diaper's full?
Stevie's asleep now, so we have a while. They'll probably cry when it's time, or we'll smell it, I don't know.
You 2 humans are rather small. How will you effectively baby-sit on me? I could shapeshift into a larger form and easily remove you.
If you get unruly, I'll just use my power and sing you to sleep. Same goes for the baby.
It's like you were born for this. Have you ever thought about having kids?
You, Cassie.
Haha, I love you too.
If you have a super-powered mutation, why bring this other, smaller human with you? Is she your pet?
Rude. I have powers too.
Ha! Cassie's my sister. Honestly, with everyone going missing, I don't want to leave her side. If I'm always with her, she probably can't be kidnapped or whatever happens to these missing people.
The overprotective older sister bit is really starting to drive me crazy. I blew up a tank and saved your life, remember? I'm more than able to defend myself.
Your dynamic is intriguing. You have equal amounts of affection and disdain for each other.
Yeah. It's called being sisters.
I would prefer a pet. Have you ever heard of a red panda? I saw a video of one on HeroTube, and it's literally the cutest thing I've ever seen in the entire universe.
Oh, God, they gave you the internet?
At least they're only looking at animal videos.
Yes, I've been watching many Earth animals, and some television programs labeled with a lengthy acronym. LGBTQ.
What are you talking about?
LGBTQ.
I think you mean LGBTQ?
Oh, yes! My apologies. Acronyms are one of the worst things about your language.
Can't complain there.
Is there a reason you've been watching a lot of queer TV shows?
I'm having trouble understanding human sexuality. I find myself only attracted to males. Is that unusual? I know the biological imperative of the Croman race is to reproduce, but I am not attracted to females. Does that mean I'm defective?
No, but it means you and Max have something in common.
That's one of the good things about humans. Sexuality and gender are social constructs.
Really? There are not concrete rules.
Nope. And identities can change. I used to think I was asexual, but sometimes I'm attracted to people, but it doesn't happen a lot.
In my natural form, I am an asexual being. But you mean it differently, correct?
Yeah, it just means someone doesn't usually have sexy thoughts or feelings.
So what, your whole saving it for marriage thing is a lie?
I mean, I don't know if I believe in marriage, but there's no way I'm telling Mom that.
Yeah, she would freak out. She's already on me about marrying Bram, and we haven't even been dating that long.
So, you're not mad at me?
Why would I be mad?
Because I lied about the marriage stuff?
Hey, if you don't want to have sex, then don't have sex. I really don't care.
So you'll stop judging me?
I think it's Mom's conservative upbringing messing with my head. I fought so hard against being like her. I think I overcorrected a bit. Rather than shaming someone for having sex before marriage, I was pushing you to get laid.
That sounds about right. So, we're good?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Cass. I didn't mean to make you feel so crappy about it. I was just teasing.
It's okay. I didn't really tell you why.
Excuse me, but this dialogue is really losing my interest.
Your level of tact is something to admire.
Plunger, what's it like being an alien?
What do you mean?
What's your society like? Do you have social constructs too?
I have never thought about it. The Croman Empire has spent thousands of years spreading to other planets, replacing the dominant species.
Yeah, I get that. But why?
What do you mean?
So, like, was your planet destroyed? Were you looking for a new home?
If we came from such a world, I would have learned of it in my schooling. I was born on a space station, not unlike my beloved toilet. This is actually the first time I've ever been on a planet.
Really? What did you learn in school?
We were trained to interrogate and kill, and taught to master our shape-shifting and language skills.
So, nothing about the history of your people?
I don't know. We are the greatest race in the universe. It is our destiny to rule all.
What you're describing sounds a lot like brainwashing.
Are there factions of Cromans that don't believe in the whole spreading to other planets thing?
Our desire to replace all dominant sentient races throughout the universe is what drives us. Any individual no longer in support of that cause is executed or eaten by our sovereign supreme. That will be difficult now, as my new leader is an infant, but we could always cut the rebels up into teeny tiny pieces for easier ingestion.
Ew, I just remembered. Recall said you eat babies.
Yes, the excess spawn created in our breeding grounds were blended into what humans refer to as smoothies.
You drink dead baby smoothies?
I used to think they were delicious, but then I had Arby's for the first time, and now nothing will compare. Do you know that they have the meats? All of the meats?
I like their curly fries.
There were no Croman breeding grounds left intact, so it doesn't matter. I wouldn't be able to consume a nourishing blend of infant broth, muscle fibers, and bone marrow, even if I wanted to. The threat almost completely wiped us out before they came to Earth.
I wonder where your people came from. It's kind of weird that you don't know where your home planet is.
Perhaps shape-shifting was an adaptation that allowed us to survive in non-native worlds. I can easily breathe the oxygen-rich atmosphere of your planet because I'm in human form.
Huh. Well, you're here, so I guess Earth is your planet for now.
I suppose it is. Oh, I miss living on the toilet. Familiar surroundings help put my nerves at ease.
I get that. I'm supposed to go to college at Rose Academy next year, but I don't know if I should live at home or move to campus. Financially, it makes sense to stay home and commute, but my friends are all going away to school, so I feel like I might be missing out on something.
Do you both currently cohabitate?
Yeah, I still live with Cassie and our mom.
Barely. She's always at school, or working, or sleeping over at her boyfriend's place.
Oh, come on. We still see each other all the time.
This is the longest we've been together in weeks.
Really? Huh. I guess you're right. But hey, I brought you on a second fiddles assignment, and you're always complaining you never get to do any hero stuff.
Watching a baby sleep isn't exactly the mission I was hoping for.
Beggars can't be
Beggars
choosers.
can't be choosers, I know. I hate when you say that.
Cassie, your powers only work when you're in trouble, so forgive me if I don't want you constantly at risk of being killed.
Being on the sidelines is worse.
Is it, though?
I can help other people stay safe too. It's not just about me. You're still being too overprotective.
I think I'm being just the right amount of protective.
Let's agree to disagree.
Are all sibling relationships like this? It's like you care about each other, but in very odd, counterproductive ways.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
Sometimes I wish I had a brother instead.
An overprotective older brother would be so much worse. You'd probably be locked in your room for all eternity.
If you don't mind me asking, smaller, whinier human, what unique abilities do you have?
Oh, we're calling my power adaptive survival. Things happen when I need help or I'm in trouble.
Interesting. So, if I were to attack you and try to strangle the life out of your flimsy human body, what would happen exactly?
I don't love how you said that.
It's a hypothetical. I know I'm nothing more than a glorified prisoner. So, if I harm my captors, I'm as good as dead. I might be new to your planet, but I'm not a moron.
I don't know what would happen. My skin might turn to stone again to prevent you from choking me, or I would grow spikes on my neck to force you to let go.
Yeah, or maybe she would create a force field or teleport to safety.
Or my neck might get all stretchy like a rubber band.
Gross.
I am mildly impressed. Some of your superhuman mutations are no more than mere parlor tricks. No offense, Sleep Singer, but yours seem to be amazingly useful.
I don't want to just pop in at the last minute to save the day. I want to be proactive, not reactive.
Then maybe workshop a superhero alias other than Deus Ex Machina, because that's literally what that means.
I could be really helpful.
Wow. It sucks being an impatient teenager, doesn't it?
Maybe you're the one someone should strangle. Plunger, want to try it?
No, thank you. I don't like to get my hands dirty. I'm more of a dispatcher of minions, you know what I mean? I prefer to delegate my violence to underlings.
So you're a coward.
Oh, forgive me if putting myself in harm's way seems like an unnecessary risk. If I want to get something done, there are easier, more effective ways, such as manipulation or bribery.
It's funny. I want to be in the middle of the scary stuff, and you want to stay far away from it.
Wisdom comes with age, kiddo. And I'm guessing I'm well over 4 centuries older than you.
Don't call me kiddo.
I was trying a thing. Did it not work? I thought we were bonding.
We met less than an hour ago. Give it some time. Jeez.
I have to say, you're not what I was expecting.
Really? What did you think I would be like?
I don't know. I knew you'd probably be using Elijah's body, really chewing the scenery with every line, but you don't seem as evil as I was imagining.
Yeah, and I was expecting some maniacal laughter.
If I laugh like a mad scientist, will that help? I know it's important, but I'm not exactly sure how or why.
Definitely not.
You know, I'm extremely interested in the rise of human civilizations. Would you like to watch a documentary on Mesopotamia with me?
You know what? I really don't want to deal with you anymore today. Go to sleep, Chrome and Creep. You're really annoying. Oh, that was fast. Sleep tight, you alien weirdo. Hey, Cass, where'd you get those fancy headphones?
What? Oh, sorry. I think when you started to sing, my powers made this pair of noise-canceling headphones appear out of nowhere.
Huh, that's cool. I was kind of hoping you'd fall asleep too, 'cause I brought my homework.
Hey, that's mean.
Well, can I have them? They look really expensive.
Sure, but don't be surprised if they poof into smoke.
I'll take my chances.
Fine. I wonder where all the missing people are going. Do you think they're still alive?
No idea, but we'll know soon enough.
What makes you so sure?
You know those special watches Elijah gave us yesterday? Well, they're trackable.
Oh, like GPS?
Yeah, and he apparently gave one to this chameleon person, and now they're missing.
Oh, so he can track them.
Yup. He and Sophia are probably coming up with a plan as we speak.
And that's why we're on babysitting duty? Because they're going to try and rescue everyone?
Pretty much.
Ugh, this is so typical. I never get to do anything fun.
Just for once, could you please do as you're told and stay with me? I don't want to have my memory of you wiped.
Oh, because you actually like me?
I don't like you much lately, but I do love you.
You like me, you like me. You don't want to forget me.
Oh, shut up, you little monster.
I like you too, Care.
Wow, I'm the luckiest sister in the world.
You know it.
Ah, crap, Stevie's awake.
Not it.
Not it for what?
For changing their diaper.
Maybe they're just hungry.
No way. Do you smell that?
Smell what? Ew, God, why? It's so rancid.
Have fun.
Oh, I love babysitting. Ugh.
In this episode of Second Fiddles, Ren is voiced by Christy Barkin, Plunger is voiced by Nick Bissett, Cassie is voiced by Tatiana Reed, and Sophia is voiced by Robin Rimey. Music by Pete Johnson, and writing, producing, and sound design by Matt Johnson. To connect with us on social media, follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Second Fiddles Podcast, Tumblr at Second Fiddles, and X, Twitter, at Second Fiddles, spelled 2ND Fiddles. Transcripts of all of our episodes can be found at our website, secondfiddlespodcast.com. Thank you for listening.